Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and today we are talking about WWE Smackdown Friday night that took place on April 4th, 2025 in Chicago, Illinois. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. So I do have my handy-dandy computer here for it to refresh my memory if I forget anything. But WWE SmackDown started with a big bang, baby, because you know hometown CM Punk made his way to the ring. People were singing his song. He got into the ring, grabbed the mic, and he just drank it all in, baby. All the chants, all the CM Punks, and he talked about his match at WrestleMania, and he got a "you deserve the" chant, and he ran down Seth Rollins, he ran down Roman Reigns, and he said, "I still got a favor that Paul Heyman, you're gonna want to hear." Paul Heyman came to the ring and he praised CM Punk and said, "Listen, please tell me what the favor is already." CM Punk said, "Why? Roman Reigns wants to know what the favor is? Well, let me tell you something. When he gets here tonight and gets into the ring, I will come down and I will tell him right to his face what the favor is." And that was the best part of the whole entire show, was this program right here with CM Punk, Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns eventually, and they'll give it a little sprinkle to Seth Rollins. Not a big sprinkle, but I'm giving this bitch segment an up, and that led us into our first match for the big welcome for Rey Fenix. Rey Fenix faced Nathan Frazier, who was on half of the tag team champions in NXT. They had a fantastic match. They did a lot of jumps and off the rope shit. The Nathan dude botched the fucking jump out of the ring, almost injured both of them. In the end, Rey Fenix got a Phoenix driver or something like that, but the 1, 2, 3, and said, "Thank you very much, everybody. I am so happy that I finally made it to the WWE." I'm going to give this segment and this match an up because I fucked up the names and I'm just going to keep going on. Was, something in the back with LA Knight before his match with Tama Tonga. Overall, I'm just going to throw it out. LA Knight beat Tama Tonga. He did the BTF or whatever the hell he calls it these days. Solo Sikoa tried to get involved, but he got his ass punched to the ground. I'm going to give this match a down. Because LA Knight, you're just not grabbing me, bro. You did your LA Knight, and no one said, yeah. Alright, let's keep going. In the back, Paul Heyman was waiting for, Reigns to show up, and Rollins showed up instead. And before that even happened, Paul Heyman said, "Whatever CM Punk asked for this favor, the answer is yes." So we already knew what Heyman's answer was. It wasn't going to be a no, right? It wasn't going to be a no. Then was the most awkward thing on the whole freaking entire card. Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton met into the ring to talk about the WrestleMania match, and everybody booed the shit out of Charlotte Flair. Tiffany Stratton was struggling with her lines. It was just a huge mess, and every time Charlotte tried to speak, she kept talking about the same shit she said before. She couldn't spit anything out. I already said that with the crowd booing and crap. And then in the end, fucking Tiffany Stratton said, "I'm gonna beat you, and you are gonna just be like your marriage, 0-3. She was comparing it to a WrestleMania fucking wins and losses. I don't know, I said it wrong. And then she left the ring, and then Flair was like, "Then why is Kaiser in my DMs?" It was the most awkward, dramatic, high school, non-wrestling shit between two professionals. Garbage. Garbage! Garbage. Alright, I'm reading this thing and they give them grades. I give this an F. I wouldn't even give it a D. Number 1 contenders match. Didn't give a shit about this match either. I don't give a fuck about DIY. I don't give a shit about Motor vs. Sun Guns. I don't give a shit about either of these tag teams. I don't. It was a slow match. They made a bunch of stupid, shitty mistakes and crap like that. It maybe just have been slow when I thought it was mistakes. And in the end, they took a turnbuckle protector off. Ciampa hit it. One of the Motor City Machine Guns got a pin, 1, 2, 3, and the Motor City Machine Guns will go and face, who are the fucking tag team? Because I can't remember their names. The belt fell. The Street Profits. The Street Profits, who are the current tag team champions. Damn, did I actually slam the table that hard? I didn't think I hit it that hard. What the hell is this in the shot? Oh, Sammy! All right, I must have just pushed the table up a little too much. All right. That was stupid. You had B-Fab, down. That match is getting you down. You had B-Fab versus Naomi. Who wanted to see this? Nobody. Nobody wanted to see this. Jade Cargill attacked Naomi in the beginning of the match, which should have, like, killed Naomi. She should have been dead the whole match. Went inside the ring, beat B-Fab with a what? What'd she beat her with? The ripcord lunge some shitter. 1, 2, 3, Naomi won. This is getting it down. After the match, Naomi was like, yo, Jade, if you want to come at me, I'll beat your ass. Jade came from behind, beat up Naomi. Everyone broke broke them apart, security and shit. Jade got the fucking fakest offense on these goddamn people. It looked awful. Awful. Jade is just terrible. And then Nick Aldis came down and said at WrestleMania, Naomi and Jade Cargill. Down. That was an awful, awful, awful thing. Sad moment. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton will not be happening at WrestleMania, as Kevin Owens has a legit neck injury and will be out of action for an undetermined time because surgery has to come first. Randy Orton came to the ring, looked at him, went in and gave an RKO to Nick Aldis. Thoughts and prayers, and let's hope that Kevin Owens does get better because my brother really likes him. Me, give or take, last man standing match, Jacob Fatu versus Braun Strowman gets a chance at the United States Championship match. Of course, you know what happened. They went all over the ring, going through tables, hitting each other with chairs, butt smashes into each other, all that other crap. Announcer's desk broken, or attempted to be broken, might have been botched and not broken. In the end, Jacob Fatu did like one of those butt things, like a running butt, right into Braun Strowman through a table, and I think Braun Strowman didn't get up, giving Jacob Fatu the win. That's the last man standing, and he will go face LA Knight at WrestleMania for the United States title. This match I'll give it up. It was entertaining. It was fun. Jacob Fatu is pretty funny. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention earlier, Tama Tonga in that back scene before he fought LA Knight, he was like, and LA Knight did a and he said you're fucked up in the head. That was kind of funny. That was a funny segment of the show. And closing off, Roman Reigns of course came in. He didn't even say anything to Paul. He just walked to the ring. Paul Heyman went into the ring with him. He's like, listen, let's call CM Punk down. CM Punk did not come down. Rollins came down first. He's like, I'm cool with this now. I had a week to chill out. I want to see what's going to happen. Punk came in. He said the favor is that at WrestleMania, Paul Heyman will be in my corner and not in your corner because he's my best friend and this was our dream. And Paul Heyman with tears in his eye, Roman Reigns said, are you fucking serious? You're going to really go and be in this corner? You better say no. And Paul Heyman's like, nah, dog, I got to be in this corner. And then, Reigns turned to him and was like, I don't know if he's going to shake him or like wipe his tears off with his, little, what is it called? It's going to take me a whole freaking program to know what it was called a handkerchief. I'm going to say a tissue to wipe Paul Heyman's eyes, and CM Punk attacked Rollins did a GTS, and damn it, he did a GTS on Roman Reigns, and Rollins was in the corner just smiling, and then they went off the air. All right, that's the end of it. That was getting an out. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time. We're going for more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. I will see you later. Bye-bye.